Okay. So the purpose of this stream is just to bring you into my study process. I'm very committed to getting better at chess. Nothing nothing gives me more excitement. Yeah, with the laugh. I know the laugh. You had it good to hear from Obinna. Obinna Chukwu. No be propane be this. I be they whine me. Okay. So I'm just trying to look at a couple of openings. Let me lock in. Okay. 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 My phone. Oh, I'm supposed to kick this guy out first. That is so kick this guy out. Kick him out. Okay. Um okay, we'll kick him first before anything. We'll challenge this pawn. Protect these squares. These two squares. And we'll have this dark move. And this one. And this one. Okay. So we'll kick out first. Thank you. Okay. see this knight f6. Fried lever. It always disrupts him and come back here. Retreat to b3. Okay, then we begin to prepare some sort of development. I've tried this on Luchess. Computer says I can do this. But let me just retreat here. Challenge this bishop. Support this knight. Kick him. Take. Both moves are okay actually. But I'll just stick to the principle of the opening. This pawn structure seems to be very solid. Our next plan is the castle. Castle, rook, h2, rook f2, rook f2, sorry baby, am I disturbing you? Leave the door open, Okay. Okay, I'm not in game mode, so I don't need my glasses. I'm in study mode. Okay, bishop, white simply pawn up in the safe position, okay. So all I just have to do is castle. He has to figure out how to castle. We can look at the model game later. There's one particular game I want to look at between Daniel Dubov and Levon Aronian. It's a model game I want to look at between Daniel Dubov and Levon Aronian. That game was beautiful. It was beautiful. Aronian played with an engine rating of 3,000. Okay, let's look at the next line. What are we doing here? The same fried liver. We take, check, bring my queen. There's a model game. I'm going to look at model games for all these lines and study them. But in the meantime, let me just run through and make sure I remember the theory. So as he has come here, what do? We come here, attack this pawn. Now we take, then now we take, and now we castle, and we come here. This is a very nasty threat he's making, because if he does this, I have to take. If he does this, I have to take, and then he will take my queen. Because if he does this and I come under here, he can just do a discovery and set up a very dangerous windmill attack. Or a draw at most. So the best way to defend that is come here so that he doesn't have access to here. Then now we take away his threat and we come here. We play this, and we're very, very, very good to go. Okay, there is a model game here. Like I said, we need to look at the model game. This is something I've never considered, but I'm going to consider. I'm going to look at 6 model games for each of the lines I'm studying, and this is just my 1e4 prep. This is for 1e4. I'm trying to be I like playing e4 openings, so e4 openings are it for me. So I'm going to look at 6 model games, 3 where white lost. Sorry, 3 where white won and 3 where white lost. Okay, Let me just run through this because I have access to this course on Chessable and it's beautiful. Okay, the third line in the... Ooh, I love this line because this retreat is a paradox, a very serious paradox. Then now we kick and I take, he takes, then now I go back there, we check. That's the good thing. And then I castle. And then I go here. Okay, now he has defended it. This looks like a good idea, threatening this mate, but it's a blunder because the queen can get trapped. This retreat traps the queen. Yeah, it traps the queen because she doesn't have here, and then where does she go? Here. Wait, I know the move to play, but I'm just trying to look at the wrong move. Well, let me pause it. I know the move to play, but let me just this is the move. Gotta take this pawn. So now look at what this guy is threatening. Very nasty. Very, 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 very nasty. So the best way to do this is to reply with a threat of my own. Because I'm threatening this, of course. Then we take, and then, yeah, this is it. But I need to, let me analyze this variation. Let me see what does the screen look like? Let me open the engine and see something. Let me see something. Okay, no, it's not from here I want to analyze. What can I do? Variation details. No. Okay, this is not where I want to analyze from. So what I actually want to see is in this position, I want to see the error in taking that pawn with the queen. This is obviously a blunder. Yeah, and this is obviously a blunder. And it's because of this move. Wait, -6. Is this not the move? Yeah, this is the move. Okay, so what's it saying? Queen F5. Queen G4. Queen G4. Yeah, to block checkmate. Cannot be Queen G4. What is Stockfish saying? Knight F6. That's the move. Knight F6. Knight F6 defends everything. And not just it defends everything, it's threatening mate. Mate is threatened here. So he kind of has to play G3 and then we follow up with this. The queen is trapped. The queen is trapped. Very, 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 very deadly. Very, very, very deadly system. Okay. Very, very, very deadly system. Let's look at this again. Okay. Okay. So if you're a fried liver player, you should know this. In this variation, this bishop retreat variation that Magnus Carlsen plays in the fried liver, whenever, this is a very tricky move to meet, by the way. You should always remember to, come back to F1 here. This is the square you want to be at. It's a paradox, like That's where he started from. But okay, then he comes here, which is the principled move. Any other thing is not really principled. Not saying it's not going to work, but okay. Let's look at this from the analysis board so that it can be a lot clearer. Um, 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 um. Okay, so if you are a fried liver player like me, a lot of club players play the fried liver, but of course we know what the fried liver is. This is it. This is the fried liver attack. But there's this line you should know in the fried liver attack. Okay, it comes here, you take, it continues, he attacks your bishop, you hit him with check. He, um, oh no, this is not the line. Okay, if you're a fried liver player, there's this line. This is the line you should be aware of. He comes here, take, and then wait a minute. Okay, you're a fried liver player. You should be aware of this line in the fried liver. He comes here, you go for the fried liver attack immediately. He comes here, take, no, not this, and then he hits you with this tricky move. I think Magnus Carlsen had played this, but this is the key to the position. You retreat to this f1 square, which is like a paradox because why is the bishop going back? And you allow this threat to exist. Then of course it comes here. This is the principled move. Not like you cannot play any other thing, but those are out of principle. This is the principled move. And the principled response is to attack him. Okay. He takes this pawn, exposing this threat to this knight, which he will take. You take, he takes. But the difference now is that you bring this up, back up to b5. We check in time to castle. Okay, he comes here because that's the best move, because if he does this, you will take him with check and just be better. This is the principled move, and then you castle. Okay, he comes here and you come here. Remember, you're x-raying this bishop. Sorry, and you come here. You're x-raying this bishop. But the reason why I wanted to show this line is that there's something you should not do here. He will play this trick. Look at this is a very tricky move. No, okay, you come here. What is the move? What is the... I know that there's a sequence here. Okay. Oh yeah. He defends. Okay, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. Okay. Okay, in this position of the bishop retreat line, I call it the bishop retreat line because, well, but in this position of the bishop retreat line of the fried liver attack, if you're a fried liver attack player as white, then you know what I mean. There's this temptation. Look, there's a lot of things happening here. First and foremost, white has just played rook b8. Sorry, black has just played rook to b8 in order to defend this bishop and renew the threat of this discovered attack on the queen, which also in a way sets up a mate threat here. So you take this pawn and then he carries on with his threat. A lot of things are happening. Look at this pawn. There is Oh, no, no, sorry. Before taking this pawn, there's this temptation to take this pawn. Don't do it. Let me show you why. In this position, it might seem interesting to take this pawn because you're threatening checkmate here. But that would be a blunder, a terrible blunder, because look, if you take with check here, he can play this move. This move defends this square, the mating square. It also defends this mating square. But more importantly, it sets up black's own threat of mate here. What do? You defend it. But then now he has this move. And your queen is trapped. Where's she going? You went from a strong position to a completely losing position. According to the engine, -6. Simply because you did not calculate well. Very important to think about these things thoroughly. Now he has to give up. White has to give up the queen. There's no other better move. Okay, I just wanted to show that line. Okay, let's look at the next line. What's the next line? I need to do this and quickly read a chapter on the Endgame Manual by Dostoevsky. Dostoevsky's Endgame Manual. Okay. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. What line are we looking at now? The fried liver, of course. This is another beautiful line on the fried liver. Take this one. Knock on for you. Now this guy is pinned. But of course, that's why this move was important, because he had to come here and defend. Otherwise, it would just be one piece defending. So what do? You ramp up the pressure. Okay, I remember here. Oh, he's threatening this fork. But we usually castle just to bluff. Like we say, we dare him. Say, okay, go ahead, do that thing that you want to do. What do we do in this position? I think it's to open up the center immediately. Yeah, so now he comes to a queen exchange. Interesting. Where is the move? Is he here or here? I think he's here. Not interested in his shenanigans. What are we doing? Are we taking? Are we taking or are we kicking? Yeah, we're taking. Oh, he's threatening this place. Yeah, we kick. Threatening my queen. I think we take back. Wait a minute. Okay, I think we come here. Yes, gain a tempo on the queen. And this is ill-advised. Taking this pawn is ill-advised because I can just come here, renew the threat on him while the threat on the queen is still alive. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's keep going. Let's see, knight f6 Italian. Okay. Let's keep going. I want to bond these variations into my memory, so I can always remember them. But more important than bonding them into my memory, I want to remember the ideas. Okay, I take here, it takes back. What are we doing here? Okay, I think, yeah, we develop. I think we castle. Then we retreat this guy and force this exchange. My God, what are we doing here? Open up the center. Oh yeah. I'm on track. Oh, I remember this move sequence. I think we start. Oh, this is an alternative. Okay, but I think we go here. Oh shit! I missed it. Okay. What was the threat behind that move, by the way? Okay, we just responded and we're coming. No. Oh yeah. We challenge that bishop because the eyes are too open. No, I think we do this first. We don't. F4 straight. White is well on the way to consolidating the pawn and realizing his own pawn advantage. Wait, let me study this. Let me put this in read mode. I'll study this. So of course we force the exchange. We retreat. D3. I don't think black has more. I don't think black has more than just practical compensation for his pawn. Okay. He pushes here. I need to be considering alternative moves as well, but just to get a feel of the line. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay, he retreats, come here. Goes here, go F4. Sorry, G5. Knight to G5. What if in this position he instead plays this move? We hit with check. Oh yeah, if he plays that move, then it's a gunner. Yeah, he needs to play this move. He needs to fall into this pin so that he doesn't lose the rook. He must fall into the pin so he doesn't lose the rook. Then it's at that point we go for the exchange, the challenge. Okay, he retreats and then we hit him with F4, and then if he takes, okay, let me just is there any other move that black can play here? No other move is good enough. No other move is good enough. Okay, retreat. Okay, retreat. What if he took? I take back. No, let me see the line. So in this position, what if black takes? Bishop takes e3. The computer is even suggesting it's nice. Let me see. What is the depth? At depth 23, Stockfish 14 is suggesting that we take. Okay, Queen G6. Wow. Computer is saying Queen G6, and that we should take Bishop takes B6. A takes B6. I need to see what the line is. Queen G6. Computer is saying Queen G6, Bishop A takes B6, F4. We play F4. F4. Wow. F4, H6. F4, H6. F4, H6. And then before we do anything about that threat, Bishop C4 check. Amazing. King H8, Knight F3, Knight into F3. E takes F4, Knight into F3. E takes F4. Queen D4. Queen, E takes F4. E takes F4. D4. Okay, E takes F4. D4. Queen D6. Okay. takes f4, d4, queen d6. From g6, the queen goes to d6. Okay, to attack the d4 pawn. c3 to support it. Interesting line. Very, 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 very interesting line. Queen g6, wow. Who would have thought queen g6 is another strong move there. Okay, this is the line we came to look at. Ooh, this doesn't give a good advantage for black. F takes e3. Wait, let's see. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So f takes e3, bishop d7, f takes e3, bishop d7. What was I saying? F takes e3, bishop d7, c3. Why? Because I want to restrict the knight. Oh, beautiful. c3. King h8. Get out of the checking square. Ahead of what? Knight f3. Knight back to f3. With the pawn on e3. Knight f3, rook d8. Queen e2. Side step. Queen e2. e4. e4, d takes e4. Queen takes e4. Rook a d1. Queen e7. Wow. Okay. Maybe they see these lines, maybe they study them. Okay. Let's look at this previous variation. No. No. We're looking at the part 1, brother. We're looking at the part 1. Previous chapter, my guy. Learn all of them. So let's look at knight f6-5. Okay, we're always playing the fried liver. Okay. So for this, we said we go up here, we castle, we come here, force this sleek exchange. Play d3. We go here. Yeah, because he doesn't want to lose his rook or get into some sort of windmill attack. Okay, what do we do from here? He challenged the bishop. Okay, he also has this knight move. Let me analyze that. Okay, and here we play f4. Let me analyze that knight move. No. I have to go from the position where... what if he defends with the knight here? Let's look at that. What if he defends with the knight here? I don't know if it's because I'm seated, but I'm feeling sleepy. So let me sit up. Let me sit up. Yeah, much better. So what if he defends with the knight here? Oh no, you cannot do that. His queen is hanging. I forgot. His queen is hanging. You cannot do that. Very solid line. Okay. Knight f6, number 6. Okay. We'll come back to d3. Yeah, what do we do here when he kicks us? We, in fact, come back like this. Ask him if he wants an exchange. Oh, we castle first. Okay, yes, castle first. Then we come here and look to exchange this guy here. Yeah, we castle first. I get it. By the way, in case you're wondering, this is Grandmaster Wesley shows Wesley's opening recommendation, his repertoire for 1e4. I'm studying his 1e4 repertoire and trying to see if I can use that to get to 2,400 or 2,500 level. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, then here we go for this one, and we castle, and we come here, we go ahead and take, we come back, don't we? Oh my god. Okay, yeah, we challenge the knight. I kick the enemy knight to a more spurious square, and we gain tempi by pushing our queenside pawns. I prefer this move at the line g3 f4. In g3 f4, which has not given me a turning advantage in fact. Okay, so g3 is not okay. Okay. We come down here. I think we give up this pawn by playing. We give up this. It's not a pawn. Is that not it? I think this is it. No. Oh, okay. Yeah, but what happens if he just... Okay, if he takes this, we have this. But if he takes with the knight... Okay, if he takes with the knight, then we have... Still take. Okay. Okay, we kick the bishop first. We kick the bishop first. Kick the bishop. Yo. Hello, however, how are you? Say, however, how are you? Are you a chess player? What is your favorite opening? I'm studying 1e4. How are you? I'm studying these 1e4 lines. I don't know if you can see my screen. Welcome to my live. Okay, you're gone. Bye. Okay. Okay, it says kick. Taking on a5 right away would allow our rooks to be forked. Yes, it will allow our rooks to be forked. After the text move, you first get a thing back again. But of course, the position is very good. I can explain the moves in general terms. Calculation required heavily here. White to play. Alternative. Okay, if we take now, uncle. Oh my god. Incorrect. Ooh. To the passive bishop for black's active one on e5. Queen takes d5. Queen takes d5. Rook takes e5. f6. Rook takes e5. f6. e5. Queen f6. Back to f. Queen f6. Queen c3. Queen f6. Queen c3. Threatening. Bishop c4 on attack. Okay. However,